times, the Election Commission of India has been making news for all the wrong reasons. The process of appointing three-member team including Chief Election Commissioner and two election commissioners has sparked debate due to extensive discretion granted to government in these appointments. Additionally, the ECI's handling of infractions of the Model Code of Conduct and the Representation of the People Act has been criticized for alleged selectivity and ad hoc decision making. Hello and welcome to the More Tiranga, where we bring you the latest election updates. This is Akanksha and you're watching HW News English. Let me first explain to you what ECI is. The Election Commission of India is an autonomous permanent constitutional body responsible for organizing free and fair elections in the states of India. The Constitution grants the ECI with power of direction, superintendence and control of elections to Parliament, state legislatures and the Office of President and the Office of Vice President of India. The Commission's functions and powers with respect to elections are divided into three categories, that is, administrative, advisory and judicial, determining the electoral constituencies, territorial areas throughout the country, preparing and periodically revising electoral rolls and registering all eligible voters, notifying the schedules and dates of elections and scrutinizing the nomination papers. It also issues the Model Code of Conduct in elections for political parties and candidates so that no one indulges in unfair practice or there is no arbitrary abuse of powers by those in power. But the ECI has been extending a lengthy leash to BJP. Let's understand how. Firstly, concerns were raised over delayed and revised voter turnout numbers for the initial phases of Lok Sabha election. Analysis done by the Frontline revealed a disparity in the ECI's treatment of violations with harsher censures and notices to the opposition parties compared to the BJP and its allies. Moreover, ECI faced criticism for equating violations of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, formerly Indian Penal Code or the IPC, with MCC breaches by the BJP star campaigners and leaders of other parties. Secondly, while some political parties and party chiefs received show cause notices directly, the Election Commission of India hesitated from doing so when these political parties alleged that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the star campaigner of National Democratic Alliance, violated the Model Code of Conduct and the Representation of People Act and IPC provisions through his rally speeches. Thirdly, instead of taking suo motu action based on widely televised speeches in Banswara, Rajasthan and available on PM Modi's official social media, the ECI waited for 4 days to issue a notice, not addressed to Prime Minister Narendra Modi but to BJP President JP Nadda. This delay and indirect addressing raised question about the ECI's approach to enforcement and accountability in electoral matters. The notice issued by the Election Commission of India, though resembling one sent to the Congress, merely acknowledged complaints from Congress, CPI and CPI-ML, emphasizing the expectation of national parties to adhere high MCC standards. Despite individual complaints from the Congress and CPI-ML on April 21st and the CPI on April 23 regarding the Banswara speech, the ECI only sent a notice to BJP President on April 25th, allowing until April 29 for a response. As of now, the BJP hasn't replied. The ECI asserts parties must assume primary responsibility of their candidates' conduct, especially star campaigners, while the ECI maintains star campaigners' individual accountability for speeches it indicates addressing party presidents on case-by-case basis. However, in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's instance, the ECI has not directly held him accountable for his speeches, acting tough on Congress. In a curious turn of events, the Election Commission of India issued show cause notices directly to Congress MP Randeep Surjewala and also the spokesperson Supriya Shrinate for alleged violation of Model Code of Conduct. Surjewala's notice stemmed from remarks made on April 9th in Kaithal district, where he purportedly made derogatory remarks on the BJP candidate Hema Malini. Similarly, Shrinate received a notice for social media post involving actress Kangana Ranaut. In Surjewala's case, the ECI took a strong view. It said, condemned his statement and reprimanded him for his conduct. It also barred him from holding any public meetings, public rallies or processions or giving interviews and utterance to the media for 48 hours. But no such embargo was put on the BJP star campaigner. Neither did he get a reprimand. Let's discuss a bit more about PM Modi's Banswara speech. On April 21st, PM Modi's Banswara speech faced criticism from various political parties and people of India. On April 25th, the Election Commission of India sent a show cause notice to both BJP and Congress presidents aiming for balance. The notice to Congress's Mallikarjun Kharge was prompted by BJP complaints against speeches made by Rahul Gandhi and Kharge separately. Gandhi was accused levelling false and sinister allegations against Narendra Modi during a speech in Coimbatore. According to the complaint, Rahul Gandhi was behaving like an incorrigible serial offender and had tried to create linguistic divide between Tamil people and others and levelled baseless allegations against PM Modi. The complaint itself was full of invective for Rahul Gandhi, describing him as a pathological liar and habitual offender. Similarly, Kharge was accused of misleading voters by suggesting that BJP would change constitution if it came to power. Further, it also suggested that Congress party and Rahul Gandhi were trying to build a false and deceitful narrative by undermining the achievements of government, ruffling the sensitivities and sensibilities of the southern states, and spreading lies that leaders like Rahul Gandhi and Kharge had not been invited to the consecration ceremony of Ayodhya at Ram Temple. The Congress in its complaint to the Election Commission of India accused the BJP and the leaders of consistently exploiting religion and sentiments in their campaign. The Congress highlighted PM Modi's Banswara speech as particularly divisive, alleging it aimed to show discord among groups. Modi's remarks labelling Muslims as infiltrators and suggesting Congress would favour them over others were cited as egregious examples. The Congress emphasized 5 instances where PM Modi insinuated party's opposition to Hindu culture. Despite these accusations, the ECI has not issued a show cause notice to Modi, prompting criticism from Congress and the CPI. Both parties urged ECI to consider severity of Modi's statements and question whether similar leniency would be extended to other candidates who flouted country's law brazenly. These complaints underscore concerns about ECI's impartiality and the need for divisive action in addressing the MCC violations. The CPIML accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of propagating blatant lies, crudity and communal dog whistling against Muslim community while referencing the Congress manifesto violating both Representation of People Act and the MCC. They highlighted Modi's communal speeches in Ajmer, Rajasthan on April 6th, Nawada, Bihar on April 7th and Pilibhit, Uttar Pradesh on April 9th, where he repeatedly invoked the Ram Temple in Ayodhya and Hindu sentiments. Meanwhile, the CPIM lodged a complaint with the Delhi Police Commissioner regarding Modi's Banswara speech. Sitaram Yechuri, the party's General Secretary, urged the Election Commission of India to take action against BJP and Modi for these remarks. According to the reports, there have been instances of selective application of MCC. On April 16, the BJP accused the Congress of engaging in corrupt practices, citing the latter's Ghar Ghar Guarantee program launched on April 3rd, aiming to reach 8 crore households with party's guarantees. Subsequently, on May 2nd, the Election Commission of India directed parties to halt voter enrollment for post-election beneficiary-oriented schemes, deeming it bribery under the Representation of People Act. Furthermore, on May 6th, the ECI issued an order requiring parties to promptly remove fake content within 3 hours of identification, warning the misuse of AI-based tools to create deepfakes or spreading misinformation. The ECI emphasized utilizing existing legal mechanisms to combat misinformation and synthetic content flagged by political parties. Earlier on May 2nd, the BJP lodged a complaint with ECI regarding doctored content involving Union Minister Amit Shah. Subsequently, the Delhi police registered an FIR based on complaint from the Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, leading to summons of individuals like Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy and Jharkhand Congress Chief Rajesh Thakur. While the Congress National Social Media Team Coordinator faced arrest, the Election Commission of India merely directed the removal of animated video by BJP's Karnataka unit on X social media platform, which portrayed Rahul Gandhi and Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Muslims as beneficiary of Congress policies. Criticism has arisen over ECI's passive inaction towards Prime Minister Modi's speeches, which consistently singled out Muslims. At an election rally in Hyderabad on May 1st, Modi pledged to prevent reservation for Dalits, Adivasis and OBCs from being extended to Muslim based on religion. He alleged that the Congress granted BC reservations to Muslims in undivided Andhra Pradesh after 2004 and 2009 elections. On May 7 in Dhar, Madhya Pradesh, Modi accused the Congress of minority appeasement, claiming that they would divert reservations from SCs, and OBCs to Muslims, echoing sentiments from Banswara's speech. The Constitution of India has established ECI as a permanent and independent body to ensure free and fair elections. But is it functioning accordingly? I leave that to you to decide. That's all for this news report. Till then, keep watching HW News English and also download our app HW News Shorts for the latest news and updates.